Hello and welcome back. I'm Mondef, of course, and today I am in my Feed the Beast Survival single player world, and I want to work on the Capitol building. I get new viewers all the time. I want to show you what we've done here for the Capitol building. Here's our pub, our library, and here's the Capitol building. Very much a work in progress. It's still very raw, but the basic wall shape is up, and now it is time to figure out a floor plan for this building. So that's the plan for today. Floor plan, maybe wall it up so that we have a building we can actually walk around in. So we need to get a lawnmower going on here. Some little bit of lawn mowing. Get rid of all this tall grass so we can see the ground. And let's start here by the front door. I should maybe grab some dirt, fill in. There's a couple creeper holes in here. Let's grab some dirt. We're going to fill that in. I've just let it sit there for quite a while, a number of episodes. I've just been jumping out of it. Here's some dirt. There's some more. There, that should be enough. Let's fill in that creeper hole and then start to get to sketching. So, in order to sketch this out, we really need to know what is going to be inside of the Capitol building. And I've kind of been holding that tight-lipped because I didn't want to give away some of my plans, so that you guys would come back and watch me build them. So, but I cannot hold on to that information any longer. It is now time to tell you what the Capitol building is for, why I've been working on it, and why it's so important for this city to have one. The Capitol building is going to have a few rooms in it. The first is going to be, for lack of a better way to put this, the law office. And I'm not saying like lawyers and stuff. No. It's going to have in it all my rules for this world. And that is for this world not being the Minecraft world, this world being this the overworld. So all the rules for the overworld will be put into writing inside of the Capitol building. As you may very well know, I'm playing this with a few just personal... Ooh. Hello. I'm playing this playthrough with a few restrictions. Now, Feed the Beast is such a powerful set of mods that you literally can make the game creative mode, and there's an interesting topic that I have that goes along with that here in a minute, but I don't want to play creative modes, not saying I have anything against creative mode or people who use it. I use creative mode a lot. I love creative mode. You may very well have seen my build-off challenge where I did a speed build in creative mode with ghillie cuddies. That was a ton of fun. If you haven't seen it, I very much recommend you go watch both of our perspectives. It was a lot of fun to do. But creative mode is useful, but this is a survival world, and if you're playing in creative, you're not surviving. And so if you have, if you get to a point where there's no resource management, there's no choice involved, you're just playing in creative mode. And I like playing this as a game, not as, I want this playthrough to be a game, that is, and not a, how would you say, not just a art platform, I guess, so yeah, that's kind of where that goes, and as I play through Feed the Beast, I think you guys will find I have some very fun ideas much later on that will continue to make the game a game where you can't over-resource the survival aspect of the game. Anyway, so we mowed the lawn. Let's sketch a little bit. We've got this entryway here, which I love. We have a couple choices here. Of course, we have floors. Let's first talk about that for a second here. If you've been watching when I framed this building, I talked about a few different floors. The first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is right there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a ceiling up there. I brought scaffolding with me, so we can go ahead and mark that. Oops. Oh, X. Okay. There we go. There we are. And we'll go right to there. Okay. Come back down. So that's the floors. That's where the floors will sit. So that's 2 floors. Then there's a floor in there, inside of there. I don't know what we'll do with that space quite yet, but that's a room. And then there's kind of the tower, the bell tower type space on top of that. And that's will be a separate space, a 4th floor. So there'll be 4 floors in this building. If I need this space, I'll go down and put a basement in it. But with my current idea, I don't think I'm going to need it. So let's see. I want you to know I haven't planned out this much at all. Of course, a few ideas start floating through your head as you're building and sketching and whatever else, but I haven't, put anything on paper or anything like that. So when you come in the front door, you have this entryway, and we need to have a little bit of a checkpoint, if you will. If you ever come into any big buildings, at least in the U.S., you have to pass through a security checkpoint. So we want some sort of checkpoint that will provide some security. This is going to stay open. It's going to stay open. If there were giant 3x3 doors and things like that, I would use them. But there are no big 3x3 doors or 2x2 doors or anything, 2x5 doors or anything. I could make a piston door, but I don't really feel like it would work and function and match the style. So we're going to add a security checkpoint, and that's where we're going to have our mob safety come from. So security checkpoint, let's go ahead and just I think what we'll do is we'll come out here, maybe with some walls or some fences or something, just some barricades. Like this would provide barricades so you could come inside the building, be out of the weather, and then you could stand in line. And if there are no stanchions in Minecraft, nor would I use them if there were. Stanchions are the names for those little poles with the little strippy things like you see at the airport. It's the name for them. And you would, stand in line for 50 hours while waiting to get to the gate, where you flip through the gate, give the guy your ID, and he's like, yeah, okay, you belong in the building, and he lets you in, right? So we'll do some sort of walls or something, some sort of thing like that. And then I want this to feel pretty open and pretty epic here at the front. And then we're going to get inside, and in here, here's the main wall. We want to now provide a way to get up to the 2nd floors. So there are the 2 wings, 1, 2, and then the 2 floors. We need a way to get up to the 2nd floor and out to both wings. So, whoops. I wanted to put that here, I think. 3, 2, 1, 1, 3. Yeah, 2, 1. I just wanted to see what this circle would look like if we continued it. 3, center, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's not part of the circle. 1, 2, 1, 1, and I messed up somewhere. 1, 2, 3, center, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1. How come this isn't even? Did I mess up over here? I messed up somewhere. Where did I mess up, guys? 1, 2, 3. That start in the same place? Yes. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 1. 1, 2. Is this center not? Is this not in a circle? Or the center of the circle doesn't sit. Oh, I see. The center of the circle sits here. So it's a 2, 2, 1, 1 circle. So this is actually 1, 2. That would actually only go to there. That might be better. I was already thinking that this was going too far back in the building. So that cuts off quite a bit of this horizontal distance, which is good. So we just gotta knock all of this out. While I do this, and I'll be cutting in and out while we sketch and stuff, but I wanted to talk a little bit about today about, what is a game? What makes a game, and what makes it not? What makes something not a game, right? Because there's a lot of software out there that's not computer games, and so where's that distinction? Where's the distinction between what's a game and what's not a game? And is it entertainment? That's the first guess. You say, oh well, if it's fun, then it's a game. And then you say, well, some people can make the argument that productivity software is fun. That is to say, like, I think Final Cut Pro is fun, right? Final Cut Pro is a professional video editing software. I think Final Cut Pro is fun. Does that make it a game? Well, not really. I mean, it's professional level video editing software. It's not a game, you know. Just because it's fun doesn't mean it's a game. All right, so that makes it not a game. So that's not what a game is. A game isn't that it'd be fun. Let's take a pause here and take a look at this. Oh yeah, that's going to work. A nice circle. We'll make this a kind of a circular room. I like the look of that a lot. So we got security checkpoint. We need to be able to get out to these wings, so I wanted to see, I brought some stairs just to sketch with. I wanted to see what it would look like if we did like a 3-wide staircase here. So we're going to put that up. Alright, so entertainment, just because it's entertaining or fun, doesn't mean it's a game. Okay? So, you know, next people say, oh, well, you know, it's that the purpose is entertainment, right? If the purpose of the software is entertainment, then it's a game. And there's a good argument for that one. I get that one a lot, you know. If you're basically the argument here is if you're trying to make a game, then you've made a game, right? But I disagree. Just because you're trying to do something doesn't mean you've achieved it, right? Just because you're trying to make a game, or just because you're trying to knit a sock, doesn't mean that what you end up with is a sock. So just because you try to make a computer game, or or a mobile, Android or iPhone game, doesn't mean that you've succeeded. So that's not what makes a game. What makes a game is not that you've tried. This is going to need to get scooted forward just so that the stairs fit correctly. Actually, let's check to make sure that the stairs line up vertically here. Make sure we have space. Yeah, there's enough space there. That'll work. We need to scoot these forward so there's space here then. Alright, so it's not that you're trying to make a game. It's not that you've made something and, is it just a name? Is it just like, oh, I'm calling this a game, therefore it is a game? Well, I disagree. I disagree with that preface because, just because I call this sand doesn't mean that this is sand. This is dirt, right? It's dirt. It's not sand. So then a game has to be something else. So here's my definition of what a game is. A game is something that provides you with a way to make choices and rewards you or punishes you based on those choices. So that's what a game is. So for example, Minecraft, right? I need some dirt, so I'm going to run to grab some dirt. In Minecraft, single player survival mode, this is a game, right? You have to make choices, and those, do I dig out that diamond with a regular pick or a fortune pick? And there are repercussions based on those choices. Either you get more or you don't get more diamonds. And in a lot of cases, there's kind of a better choice and a not better choice. For example, if that's your choice, of course, use fortune. Why wouldn't you use fortune? But some choices start getting a little bit more involved. For example, do I make this a piston door or not? What's the advantage of making this a piston door? Well, then I can use this space for being, I could, put expensive stuff in this space and I wouldn't have to worry about creepers blowing it up because I'd have a door to keep these out. I choose not to. What does that mean? Well, that means mobs will be able to walk into my building. If I'm only using walls to keep them back, then that means if a skelly walked in here, he could shoot me off the balcony. Right? So that there's a downside, but the upside is it looks so much better, right? And Minecraft being a game of aesthetics versus survivability, and that is your choice option. That's your choice. That's where you make your choice. And based on how you make that choice, you have, either more survivability or you have a building that you like the look of, right? So it's kind of a neat way to do that. Now, let's take a look at a couple of the examples from earlier. But first, let's open this up so that this can get back here. I think what we want to do is have a hallway that goes back. So this will come back here. And then from back here, I went to grab dirt and then just slept in the bed and didn't grab dirt. Good job, me. And then from here, we'll go off to the wings this way. I think we'll do that right here. Should we do that like that? Then we'd have a 5 wide hallway that going down the wing. And the room would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wide. I think we just want it, maybe we just go with a 3 wide. We'll use a door here. And then do that. Kind of a door. Make it feel a little bit more enclosed. A door and then a 3 wide hallway. Yeah, that works. Alright, I do need dirt and I need more cobble apparently, because I'm all out. Alright, so a couple other examples from earlier, right? Final Cut Pro. It's professional video editing software. It's not a game, right? But how do we know that it's not a game? We know it's not a game because the choices that you make are purely creative. You can't make any choices that will have ramifications as to further use of the program. You know, there's no, like, if you choose to cut the audio out of a piece of the recording, for example, let's say, you know, you haven't affected the functionality or your successfulness for the rest of your editing event. All you've done is cut the audio out of it. You've made a creative choice. So it's not a game. Same can be true with productivity software. You know, if you type an A, it doesn't affect your ability to type a B later. You know? And the same is true of Minecraft Creative Mode. In Minecraft Creative Mode, it's not a game. It's an art platform. It's a way for you to be creative. Because placing a diamond block doesn't affect your ability to make diamond tools later when you're in creative mode. Because you have, you know, infinite access to diamonds. And so, if we're playing a game, and especially if we're playing a well-designed game at least, a lot of people like to mod those well-designed games. And why? Why do we want to mod well-designed games? Because, you know, I want to be more survivable. I want to kill mobs better. I want to have more resources, right? But we need to be careful that we don't turn this game, Minecraft, into an art platform, because then it's not a game. It becomes a paint bucket. There's nothing wrong with paint buckets. There are many great artists out there who love to paint, but they're not playing video games. Anyway, that's my little game rant for the day. I'm going to fill in this ground, and it looks like I'm out of cobble. So I'm going to flatten this with dirt, and then I'm going to go to my cobble mine and dig up a whole bunch of cobble. Actually, this is a good point. I had somebody offer to make me some time-lapse music, which I appreciate so very much. So I like it a lot. It's a short piece, and I think it has some cool sound to it. I don't remember his name right now, but I will look it up, and I'll tell it to you on the other side. But I have some work to do. I'll see you in a minute when my work is done. See you then. Rest in peace, me. And stop falling off the ledges. Episode 10. Alright. Anyway, back to work. I got lots of cobble. I was, just relaxing, trying to get out of my minds, ready to come back home, and yeah. Alright, back to work, back to work, back to work. Do-do. Alright. That'll be a door, symmetrical. There we go. Let's see if we can get one of these sides done and designed here. And then I can mirror it to that side later. So we got this this awkward thing here, so we'll have to do something with that. I'm thinking really this is only big enough for one room on each floor. So we'll be able to have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th room and then the balcony. Which is fine. I think that's plenty of space. I had one extra sign. I need more actually, because I wanted to start figuring out where stuff is going to go inside of here, so that as we build them, we can know where they are. So let's finish the floor plan. So we got a hallway, and then we will have access to a room here. Should just like connect like that into the room. A hallway and then entrance into the room. Why even have the hallway? What purpose would the hallway serve if there was only one room to go to? There would have to be a second room here, or a closet, a storage closet. Or like a bathroom just for the giggles of it. Yeah. Bathroom. Okay, so then you come down the rest of the hall, you'll come into here. This will be an office. This will be the law office. So that's what we'll put there, all the laws for the land. And as well, I forgot to mention this. I need penalties, guys. If I break laws, I need penalties. So, I know we've talked about what makes, a game, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 3 and then 7. So, with that in mind, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not going to be doing manual branch mining because there are tools to do that, and I've mentioned a few other things that I'm not going to do. But what can help make Feed the Beast stay a game as I expand and industrialize? And don't get me wrong, I want to build everything. I'm not going to limit like, oh, you can't use this block at all. No, I'm not going to do that. You can't use this machine. You can't do this. You can't do that. I'm not going to do that. I want to use everything. I will industrialize, not in the overworld, but in the other dimensions. I will be doing that. I want to have a place for all the different mods, but I want, like if I mess up and you guys catch me like branch mining, for example, I want to have a something that I have to do to make it up to you guys and to myself. So I was thinking things like, maybe I'd have to, give up something, or make a temple, and then, every time I messed up, put a certain kind of block inside of the temple to kind of showcase that, I paid penance for it or something. I don't know. If you guys have any ideas, please drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys have to think about that. And as we get good ideas that I like and that I think will make the playthrough fun and exciting, I will add them to the law office. Now, this side is going to be the building planner office. We'll get to what that is later today in this video. In the comments, I want you guys to think about the law office and what you think might add fun things to the gameplay that you guys would like to see me do, and types of penalties that you guys think might be fun to kind of watch me have to deal with. So that's what that's about. I'm going to mirror this circle up here really quickly, because this will be kind of the grand entrance area, so I'm not going to have anything else up here except for that. Alright, let's see, what else can we do here? I mentioned last episode I wanted to put a fountain in here, and that will go in this entrance. Unfortunately, I don't have time to build it today. Of course, we got a floor plan, and then we'll be able to go through and start putting everything in the build. So yes, that's the way that will go. So let's do that. Okay. So you come up the stairs, right? I think I'm gonna have like a balcony up here. So maybe there will be like a 3-wide area that like won't have anything, and I want to square it off since all the rest of the edges on the bottom floor are square. So we'll square that off, and then 3-wide up here, and then go across. So this will be a balcony. If we can fit like a couple like seating areas up here, I think that would be kind of cool. So we'll have to see if that'll fit later. So that looks good. And then we're gonna go into an office here and into something else there. So this would be a wall. That's what I'm saying. Is that's a wall right there, right? So we have space back here as well. We actually have quite a bit of space. Oh goodness! I'm gonna be able to fit everything I was thinking about. Oh, we need a staircase. That'll have to go here instead of a wall, because you need to get up to the next floor. Do I have... No, I have cobble stairs on me, that's fine. Oh no, not like that, that's ugly. Because you're coming up here and you're like, staircase right there, womp. No, let's try it here. Come up the stairs, yeah. That'll be good. 1, 2, 3. I know I'm building a lot of cobble, guys. It's just sketching. I want to get the frame down. You guys have seen me build, you know how I do this. You put down the frame of the building, and then go through the frame and kind of fill it up. Fill up the frame, fill out the walls, and then design the floor plan. And then go through, fill in all the walls, and then start polishing all the rooms. So that's the way I like to build. It's nice and organized, keeps things running well. I think just for symmetrical purposes, we're going to need another one on that side. So there's not going to be a wall here at all. There'll need to be something back here, maybe a storage closet or something. This is 1, 2, 3 wide. Whoops, I didn't mean to fall down here. Actually, that could be a way to get into the wings. So we have like a balcony and some seating area up here. This wall this in. And then we have hallways. This would keep it symmetrical with what's on the bottom as well. Vertically symmetrical. And then basically repeat the floor plan. This goes out here, being the wall. And then, you know, this is an under... Maybe we put like a closet here instead of a bathroom on this floor. That there, this would be the door to the closets. So that would be a closet, a little storage closet area. Maybe we sneak a workbench in there. And then we come all the way this way, and this connects like that, and that would be a doorway. Whoops, miss. Stitch that. And that would be the doorway. That's how you'd get into this office. And then this office, this is going to be, ta-da! Mondef's office of officeness. Sure, why not? Alright. Yeah. I'm going to mirror this to the other side. So that we have a nice mirrored symmetrical floor plan. And I'll be right back when I'm done with that. Alright, so this wing is floored out. It's not that much floor planning because this whole area will be an office of some sort. I actually don't have a purpose for this room yet. I'll have to think of something. If you guys have any great ideas, let me know, but I'll give some thoughts. See what else we might want to put in there. We've got the law office, we've got the building planning office, we've got my office, and then whatever else that needs to be. Up here, this is going to be... I'm all out of signs. This will be... the trophy room. Ta-da! Trophies everywhere. all kinds of different trophies from all the different types of bosses that you can kill in this game, all the different things that you can collect, all the flavor items, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to put them on display here. So that's that. Let's see. We need a way to get up from here, and then our floor plan will be complete. Let's see. If we went up, let's see if, so that's the floor. Stair, we'd go there, stair there, we'd bump our head. So we'd have to go straight up into it, and then it would be awkward. I mean, it's a crawl space, right? So it can be a little bit awkward. So that's the floor. If that was a stair, then we'd have a stair there, and a stair there, and a stair there. And that would be awkward. So it's going to have to be a spiral staircase. And we'll have to, I think we'll mount it right here. So I think what we'll do is we'll have, like, a spiral staircase that runs here. And I won't worry about working out the very perfect dimensions for it. It won't be exactly this. I'm just putting this here to remind me that that's where the spiral stair will go. To get up into the attic area, and also then we'll go from, I think we'll just go up a ladder right where that scaffolding is. So we'll come over here, we'll go up the scaffolds, and then we'll be able to get up to this floor. Oops. Oh, I forgot that you can't hold shift on, and you can't use left. On ladders, like, you can back up into a ladder and you go up it, but if you back up into a scaffold, you don't. And you also can't use your strafe buttons to go up scaffolds. You have to go up them straight, and then you can't hold shift to stay going up them. So ladders are better. Anyway, so this is up here. Oh, no. Oh, construction area. Don't get too excited there, Mondef. Alright, well, that's all we have time for today. Thanks for watching. I'm not positive what we'll do next time. Haven't completely decided. Ooh. We need to finish the roof for this building. We need to finish the floor plan's all done now, but we need to wall up the floor plan and start working on the rooms. And top floor of the pub still needs to get finished. Oh, and thank you guys so much for the all the suggestions that you guys had. Live chicken. And for the pub, I have some great ideas for things we can do to spice it up a little bit. Some things that to make things look really nice. Some great ideas for the cellar, and also the word was bartender. Thank you. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Of course, I'm Mondef. Bye-bye.